All right, so tell me in your own words about the Make March Matter campaign.
The Make March Matter campaign is it's kind of like a joint effort between Children's Hospital Los Angeles and a lot of businesses and people in the community to sort of band together and raise money for a great, great cause, Children's Hospital Los Angeles. In a nutshell, that's what it is.
Yeah, it makes sense. Places that were already patronizing are given back to the hospital. Where did your interest in Children's Hospital come from?
When I was working with CBS on the last show that I did, they have a relationship with the hospital, CBS does, and I was recruited by the network to come down and sort of help spread some cheer and hand out toys to the kids. And I came down not really knowing too much about the hospital. This is 5-6 years ago, something like that. And I was really moved at this place and what they do for these kids, and just as you walk through the halls, you see the looks on the parents' faces that they feel that their child is in good hands, and that's nobody faking that.
Yeah.
And the hospital is cutting edge, great care for the patients and their families, and they do great things for kids who are, unfortunate and are dealt a poor hand in this game of life, if you will, and it's a great thing to be involved with, and I'm really, really proud to lend my name to it.
Absolutely. How did that visit go for you with the kids? I mean, some of them are really, I would imagine the older ones, new friends, but the youngest ones, are just like, hey, this guy looks nice.
Well, luckily we had toys to give out, so that was very, very helpful.
I mean, I've come in here with my daughter before. I know that as a parent, you had a scary moment with your little one at a point. What do you remember about just the feeling of sort of, I don't know, helplessness of seeing that in the parents when you walk through a place like this with your little one? It's a scary moment.
Yeah, of course, it's very scary. I mean, to have a child that has a problem is a horrible thing, but to have a place like this that can help you with that, I think is a wonderful thing. It's a godsend. So.
Yeah. I mean, the level of care here, the doctors, the nurses, I was telling Jamie, even a box of toys for them to play with while they're, in the emergency room or whatever it is. I don't know if...
Even the attitude of the nursing staff, and, they care. You can see that they care, and that's a great thing. You don't get that, unfortunately, in a lot of hospitals. Adult hospitals don't get that. Children's Hospital has that, so that's a great thing.
Talking about the importance of the corporate partnerships, if you have any insight into it, the importance of the corporate partnership with the hospital.
I think it's, that's important. There's a lot of important elements to how we raise money to help the hospital, and I think that's one of them. There's a lot of other ones. You can go to the website and sort of read up on how many different ways there are to help, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely. I would switch gears for a second. Courtney had her big premiere for Shining Veil last night. Is that show, is it in your queue? I know all you guys are very supportive of each other.
It will be in the queue, yes, it is. I haven't seen it yet, but I will.
Yeah. I mean, what's the text chain like when you guys have new work coming out? Do you share with each other, or is it just you kind of find out eventually?
Well, it's not, I would love to say there's this big text chain, but on certain things we are all on a text chain, but that one didn't make it on the text chain, or at least maybe I've been kicked off the text chain, I don't know.